Arrivederci.
L'hai sceso? Demora da pega pra escolher o time, velho.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. As you can see, we've already started here. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Paredes finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, I think he's going to solidify this defence, Peter. I wouldn't be surprised to see him set up a counter-attack or two as well. Having someone like him in midfield is crucial if you want to stop the other team building up a head of steam. This guy has got the lot.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Neymar tries to play it through. This is Batistuta. Somewhat off target. Great defending, strong and determined. Showing good feet. Played out wide. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Shifted upfield. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Might be danger here. That's going to go a long way. Corner given.
Bora, meu amigo.
And we have our very first corner. Casemiro with the clearance. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Stood up well to him there. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's really well manoeuvred. Shoots! Well, the ball's come loose here. Oh, nice touch. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And it's Paredes. Has a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Argentina have their third corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And this is Neymar, and he whips it in. Good read, needed to be out to the right. And this is Batistuta. Rafinha. Neymar. Brazil upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Messi has it out wide and in space. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And here's Kaká. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Dybala. Rafinha. Neymar. It's Roberto Carlos.
Argentina couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Kaká. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get on the end of this? It's Neymar! Dybala, distributed tidily. There's a counter-attack chance here for Argentina, and he's picked out the run. And a chance! Goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Aimed beyond the defence, and he's intervened well there. And it's Neymar. He's got away. Now it's Bebeto. Brazil have a free kick. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
This is about as perfect a free kick position.
Roberto Carlos! And that is quite wonderful! A finish of true class! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, They say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen...
And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. And it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So, all square at half-time, each side matching blow for blow. And so we're off again.
Argentina have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
He's there to retrieve it.
Oi?
Proves just a little more. Serves it chance.
Tá ali, doido.
And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Roberto Carlos, Bebeto. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Roberto Carlos. Casemiro, the most accurate pass. Alvarez proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Vicious ball here. That pass isn't the best. Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Chance and a real let-off.
Kaká clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. And this is Bebeto. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Brazil really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And he's found a way past.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Batistuta. Neymar, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Bebeto. Well timed, excellent interception. Alvarez. And he thumps it clear.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Chance! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 2. Camisa 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Brazil go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Oh, he's burst through, shapes the shoots! Yes! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Dybala. Now, can they get him away? Argentina are looking to go forward now.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He won't be happy with that one. And this is Bebeto. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
There will be a throw-in.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 3. Camisa 22. Deixando o campo para a entrada de...
Brazil can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And this is Icardi. Linton.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That is a great pick out. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, right place, right time. Paredes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
This is Icardi. Mauro Icardi! Mighty close.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Time added on 4 minutes. That's at the end. Argentina can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Just joining us, we are already underway.
Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he was quick to react. And here's Jesus. He has a look up. He's having a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rafinha, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And no, he's seen through all of that. It's a sharp little ball here. Rafinha. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now, can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. He's picked his way through. And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Neymar threads one in. That pass isn't the best. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. He's hit Dembele! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. It's been slipped through. That's the keeper's ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And the shot! Goal! France!
Puta que pariu.
And France are in front. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
France have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
That has been knocked clear. Rafinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Searching pass he's played there.
Você errou, velho.
Gabriel Jesus gets flagged offside. Rivaldo. No, again there's no way through. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Saint-Maximin. Great defending, strong and determined. France are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Rafinha.
Brazil certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Saint-Maximin, he has found a way through. Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That's a good ball. Gabriel Jesus! It's hit the upright. Decent enough try.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Nice looking ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that has left him in a heap. Tries to play it through. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Looking to widen the gap even. Dembele!
Oh, the keeper, for me, just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
Oh, there's a probing ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Saint-Maximin. Got to be quick to recover this. Beraldo. Rivaldo. Oh, that's a key interception. Linton, can he get it through? Now it's Rafinha. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's half-time here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Brazil really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Here we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Mbappe gets through on his own. And a chance! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Out towards the flank. Linton, Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Rivaldo. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Good ball, good take. And he's there to retrieve it.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He's gone for goal! It's Rolu, and he's let fly! France with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Doué.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that's definitely not his best. Linton calmly anticipates.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Doué. Played out to the left flank. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The pass wasn't good enough.
Marquinhos cuts it out, and they win it back again. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And here's Linton. Rafinha could try cutting inside here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Dembele. Saint-Maximin chips it through. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Doué. Doué's cross. It's a mighty effort! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 5, il numero 33. Attenzione alla
It's
sostituzione.
Thinks about the shot. There's the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
He's found a way through. This is Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's a little off target. And there's the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Shifted it to the flank. So Maxima is onto this. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And reclaimed it in a trice. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Brazil are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Are somewhat off target. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, it's Dembele. In with the challenge. And this is Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking for a runner. Cleared away. Dembele.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Big chance, must be! Shot a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. So Maxima gets into a good position. Oh, it's come loose. And that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.
sabe? Deita aí, deita. Deita, pai, deita.
Como estão meus amigos da igreja depois de dizer?
Deita, pai. Deita, pai.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything,
Gabriel,
springs
pai,
eternal,
deita,
and the
pai.
fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this fella, Mignon, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Quality ball. And it's Pedri. Asensio in acres of space out wide. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Probing pass. Back in possession and ready to go again. Nicely aimed pass. Iniesta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Doué. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Quarter of an hour played. Griezmann, he is through here.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Chouameni, can he get it through? Nice looking ball. Now that's well seen too. That has been slung wide. Dink through. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Out to the left it goes. France have it back and can go again. Pedri. And he's decided to go for it. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Now it's Thuram. Griezmann. Searching pass he's played there. It's come to nothing. Konate. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And that's going to be a booking. Conte. That looks a decent ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking to play him in. Now it's Iniesta. Conte. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Shot a goal! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Spain penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Ambitious ball here. Oyarzabal. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, well played, well played. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That has ended up in no man's land. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, smashing against the crossbar. Really well taken goal. And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. Oyarzabal duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Looking for options, for movement. That's a cute ball. Chips it through. The less said about that pass, the better. Conte. Here's Chouameni. Koundé. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Spain go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
E pai. Dia brincadeira aí, meu menino. Cadê a bolinha? Cadê a bolinha pra me jogar? Cadê? Cadê a bolinha pra me jogar? Cadê a bolinha de meu menino? Cadê a bolinha? Cadê?
There's the start of the second half. Sarr. And it's Conte. Pinches it off him. David Villa proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Pedri, and that's gone loose. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. David Villa! Chouameni. Now this could be a chance. Great vision. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Conte. Sarr. Now it's Tura. Foot in. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of
Shapes to shoot! Conte. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Now it's Asensio. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Spain are down to 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And it's Conte. Chouameni. He's found a way past. And that is expertly dealt with. He's looking wide. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And the through ball. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 7, Villa. El dorsal 10.
And it's been given
Será
away.
el dorsal 9.
Tries to cross.
El dorsal 77.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Spain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Griezmann, cross to the back post. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Stood up well to him there. Sarr. And it's Chouameni.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Played into space. Conte. And that's another good win of the ball. And Morata.
France truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out.
It's Griezmann! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Chouameni. Thuram. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, sweet feet. Cross in, looks like a good one. Tries to get it clear. So what can they make of this? Now it's Pedri. And he's intervened well there. Sarr. And they've got a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Oh, it's Dembele. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. He's found a way through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Guardiola considers his options. Pedri. Dembele. Conte. And it's Dembele. Good ball, good take.
Such good technique.
Can he finish? And that's a real chance missed.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
France are making a change now. Spain can consider themselves just about safe now. Zaire Emery. Conte. Nice bit of trickery. Played with finesse. That pass isn't the best. Saint-Maximin takes a shot! It's a goal! And what a climax we have here! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
France give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. That's beautifully weighted. France have got it back and they'll have another go. And that's it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a... So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. More than half a century of history, the real chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the game springs instantly to life.
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That should get the job done. Sao Paulo have the chance to go the other way. Now, can they get him away? And this is Messi. Oh, he's but there's the shot! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Sao Paulo grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Played out to the right. Well seen, saw that coming. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Guirassy looking to play him in. But they've got it again.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Neymar, and the counter is on. Now it's Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's skewed away. Sabitzer. Ryerson. Mecha does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Played out to the left flank. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Messi. Well, they can break here. Tries to play it through. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Sabitzer. Now it's Guirassy. Schneider. And Zanetti. Now it's Neymar. Looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And this is Schneider. All comes in, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's Guardiola. And this is Neymar. Somewhat off target. Front pressing going on here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That's been cut out, well played. Sabitzer. Half-time getting close now. He can run onto that. Schneider cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Ryerson. Now it's Sabitzer. Foot in. That is lovely. Nemecha. Chance, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Keeper's dealt with that. Squeeze it through. And the first half is done. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Sao Paulo will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. Messi, he's shifting through the gears here. Nemecha. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. And they're back on the ball again. Nicely weighted ball. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's onside. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This to complete the turnaround. And he's denied. Schneider under intense pressure. Well, great! Sticks it away! And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. This is Neymar. And a chance! Given the time to pick a pass. Oh, Red, nice interception. No, that's been intercepted. Borussia Dortmund finding their passes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gets into some space. Cross into the box. A header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Nemecha. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Girassi. Schneider has created one goal already. It's a promising position. Good ball, good take. Borussia Dortmund can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Sabitzer could try cutting inside here. Fires it in low. They want to be quick to recover this.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Messi gets into a good position. It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 18. Teremos uma substituição.
75 minutes played. Sabitzer. And that has left him in a heap.
Borussia Dortmund really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
This ended up in no man's land. Haaland. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Girassi. Guardiola gets across to intercept that. This looks promising. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Girassi! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Girassi has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
And it's Messi. Into the last 5 minutes. Played into space out wide.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Substituição.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Fabio Silva coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Sabitzer.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Borussia Dortmund shapes to shoot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Borussia Dortmund take the lead, now it's just... And that will be it. Sao Paulo can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Oh, it's played into the area. And that's the keeper's ball. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. That's very neat. Bernardo Silva. Played in deep. He gets big! Goal! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
After 12 minutes is number 9, Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland.
Sao Paulo finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Haaland, and it's O'Reilly. Bernardo Silva. Shifted upfield.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he was quick to react. Guardiola does really well to win the ball there. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Bernardo Silva.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, some tackle that. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Gehi, nicely spread. Rodri cuts it out. Haaland receives it in a good position here. He's shifting through the gears here. Haaland gets flagged offside. Gehi. Bernardo Silva. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Rodri. It's a really well-measured ball. Matheus Nunes aims beyond the defence, and he's picked it up out wide. There's the delivery. Well, there's the clearance. Semenyo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
That pass isn't the best. And it's Bernardo Silva. He shifted it to the flank. Ball's gone out of play. Foot in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. O'Reilly.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Haaland. Guardiola kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rodri.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Torres. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. In by Messi. Matches Nunes with the clearance. And they win it back again. Opts for safety. Yehi. Not the most convincing of passes. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rodri. That's a throw. Ball's out once more. Semenyo. Rodri. Threads one in.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rodri gets across to intercept that. Matches Nunes, looking to hit the byline here. Out of play for a goal kick. Semenyo. Now Ruben Diaz. And Yehi. Ruben Diaz. Semenyo is herring after that one. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. And that's a throw-in. And it's Belletti. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Matches Nunes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That is a great pick out. Decent chance! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got...
Neymar! No mistake! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Sao Paulo get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Substitution in progress.
Bernardo Silva. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Zanetti. It's an early cross. He's got tall. Did well to pick him out with the cross, but the finish wasn't to be.
Some really sharp play there, Peter, both the ball and the way he met it.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So time for change.
Bernardo Silva.
And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Replace him is number 10, Ryan Cherki.
Ruben Dias. Oh, terrible mistake. And the shot! It's in! And that is his 50th goal for this, his current club. Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored. Cherki!
Coming on the field is
Oh, not the best of headers.
82, Lewis. Substitution on the field, number 21.
The changes then in quick
Nuri.
succession.
Coming on to replace him is number 24, Guardiola.
Zanetti. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Haaland. Mbappe is onto this. Shot a goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Now it's Haaland, and it's O'Reilly. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This looks promising. That looks a good cross. They've played it short. He's in a great position here. Hoisted in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Haaland. Semenyo. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Zanetti going full steam ahead down the left flank. And this is Snyder. Big header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Lewis. And it's Lewis. That has ended up in no man's land. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, good spread. Semenyo. 5 minutes to add. And here's Haaland. Good ball, good take. Great chance! And it's O'Reilly. Short changes him with that pass. And the shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Begley.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Sao Paulo, of course, one of the best supported sides in Brazil, in the whole of Latin America. The Morumbis, the ultimate shrine, where 66,000 or so congregate week in, week out. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Looking here to chip it through. Sao Paulo do have a chance to counter here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
It's little surprise, Peter, that this fella Tonali gets compared to some real legends of the game. The style of play, even his appearance. Yes, he'll be the one expected to take up a deeper role and play make from back there. But I see him as having a lot more than that in his game. His positioning is key. He reads the game particularly well. He's headed for stardom.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Played out to the right. Tonali does really well to win the ball there. It's a good ball out wide. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Great ball if he can get there. Chow. Willock. Newcastle finding their passes. That looks a cracking ball. He is... Gordon! And he's done it! There is the breakthrough! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good...
Mbappe, and the shot! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Sao Paulo grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Out to the right. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Sao Paulo! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Trippier. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Sao Paulo have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
They've played it short. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Surely now! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's played forward. That's a shade optimistic. Zanetti. To Schneider. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's got away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, that's nice. Willock receives it in a good position here. And they've got rid. Stood up well to him there. And here's Gordon. That's very neat. He's gone for goal! Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Willock tries to play it through. Brilliantly cut out. Threads one in. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Foram indicados 2
Elanga.
minutos de acréscimo.
Can he get it through? Now the ball in. Oblak claims it without any fuss. Neymar. Schneider. That has ended up in no man's land. And there is the half-time whistle. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Sao Paulo head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Great chance! And it's Willock. Now it's Gordon. De Bruyne did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Murphy. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style. What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that was asking just too much of him. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they've been over-generous up to this point, I would say, so that had to happen.
Shot at goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
And it's been taken short. Turns and goes back. And he shoots! Oh, super goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Into the lead once more! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Sao Paulo take the lead. wasn't going to be fooled. Sao Paulo can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Mbappe taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard.
There's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Sao Paulo perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Gordon.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Willock. And the pass is intercepted. And the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Tonali. It's Murphy. Good running, strong and purposeful. Thinks one through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been one straight back. Looking for the run. And he's certainly onside here. Searching pass he's played there. Willock was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that is expertly dealt with.
Sao Paulo surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Substituição em andamento.
Now it's Murphy. Oh, the ball's gone astray. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Tonali. Joelinton. And it's Livramento. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Haaland. Decent chance! He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And he's gone backward here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He will be livid with himself. Tonali. Joelinton. And it's Livramento. There will be 4 extra minutes. Trippier. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. And he's there to belt it away. Messi. Oh, that's clever. He has a look up. Shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who...
And we're done. Sao Paulo have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through. So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Sao Paulo, of course, one of the best supported sides in Brazil, in the whole of Latin America. The Morumbis, the ultimate shrine, climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two. Gelhardt opts for safety. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ødegaard. Gelhardt. And Hatzia Adams. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Tonali. Out towards the flank. Rooney. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Cleared away. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And now they can spring out of defence. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Dunk gets it away. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. First quarter of an hour gone. So it is still 0-0. And this is Rooney. Hatzia goes long. Dunk is always looking to break lines. Tonali. And here's Nunez. Oh, that was no routine save.
Owen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Looking for options for movement. Hull deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Now that's a lovely exchange. It's a loose ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Owen. Owen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the keeper's given it away. McNair attempts a clearance. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
15 minutes till half-time. Egan. He's being urged to shoot. Now this could be it. And he shoots! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Oh, that's well spotted. Egan. Hadziametovic. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Out again for a throw-in. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Tonali wins the duel this time. Played out towards the right wing. Rooney, he has found a way through. Now it's a real chance! Goal! Sao Paulo! A goal and a really telling moment. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Sao Paulo are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Hadziametovic. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Sao Paulo are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. No outsmarting him this time. Rooney, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Gelhardt. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Owen. Rice. Looking to play him in. Hit into the middle. He's got tall. McNair. Egan. Turns back here, probably the best option. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Hadziametovic. Nunez proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Delivers with whip. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
McNair. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
And he's forced to go back. Stood up well to him there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's a sharp pass.
He'd be disappointed with that.
Corner.
Teremos uma substituição.
Hull can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Hull are looking to go forward now. It's a really well-measured ball. Just about up to 75 minutes. Lundstrom and Hadziametovic. Egan. And it's McNair. It's McNair. And he's running through. Chance for a shot! Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And this is getting better and better. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And he was quick to react. Oh, what shapes to shoot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Ødegaard with the short one. He's having a go! Can he get on the end of this? No, that was never going to make it. That looks a decent ball. Rooney. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Kumas.
That was lovely, that.
Muscular approach does pay off here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
2 minutes to be added on. He came in hard, very hard. He's a sharp little ball here. Might be danger here. And the finish! Owen! Sensational! A finish of true class. And we're done. Sao Paulo looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Rooney. Now he's got space here. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Target. Target got a long way forward to join the attack. And he was quick to react. Quality ball. That is a great pick out. Big chance! Goal! Sao Paulo! And Sao Paulo score first. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Sao Paulo make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Distributed tidily. It's gone out for a throw-in. In with the challenge. Oh, that's delightful. Takes aim and crosses. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's claimed by the keeper. It's a really well-measured ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's having a go!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Opts for safety. Fry. And that has been slung wide.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And the through ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Fry. 30 minutes gone. Over to the left. Oh, that pass isn't the best. For chance! That is decidedly lacking. Ah, he's given it away. Looking to play him in. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Target. Fry. Played out to the right. Caresses it through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Target. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Now it's Owen. And that's put paid to a promising move. Adams does well to get it back. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Fry. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Sao Paulo can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Sao Paulo really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Probing pass. Owen. Looking for options for movement. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Spread neatly. Tries to get it clear. Still just the single goal between the sides. Now it's Rooney, and here's the chance to counter. Ødegaard, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fry. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Rice with a definite foul there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Fry. Owen. Rice. Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but can he get there?
The attendance for this match was
It's a throw.
51,577. Substitutions taking place.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Target. He's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Aimed beyond the defence. And the ball is out of play. Middlesbrough choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Rice. That's a cute ball. That's a decent clearance. Some really good ball movement. Nicely weighted ball. And that was very necessary.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Haaland. Played out to the left flank. Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that.
Well,